we have the IOCCC Most Resilient Award.
We've been pretty resilient so far, but this is the most resilient.
Oh, it got knocked down, but it got up again. So let's bring out the trophy.
And the IOCCC Most Resilient Award goes to Yusuke Endo from Japan.
And this is a piece of source code with a difference, right? In fact, we see this dydx gives you maybe a hint, but beware because it does also say, and now for something completely different. And another, that hint is this comment, which looks kind of like a difference, a diff. What magic lies here underneath? Well, we look at the source code and we'll see that the dy is sort of a string and the rest of the thing formatted is code. You can guess that there's kind of a quine-like thing going on here, kind of, sort of, quasi-quine. Yeah. So here's an input file in ASCII, 10,000. And here is a diff on 10,000.txt. If we run the program and give it the diff, it will patch the file, .txt, and we find that it does the patch, right? It did the patch and modified it and replaced it there. Now, if, again, the program's been renamed patch, right? If we give patch the original source code, what happens? Well, it patches prog. Why? Because inside the patch, inside the source code was that little diffy thing at the bottom. And if you so it patched prog.c, and if you recompile it, the patched prog.c, you get, and then you build a Git repo, and you pipe prog to patch, you'll get a thing. So we got a new prog.c that's been patched. We'll do a git init to put this under a repo. So we now have a Git repository. And then we add prog.c to our Git. And we do a commit message saying this is the initial commit. Now, what we're going to do is then do a git commit with that thing. And we're going to do this 26 times. What are we going to do? Well, here is a source code, and we'll see it happening, where what's happening is it is patching itself. We check that in. We apply a get, and we, at the end of 26 times of it modifying itself, we then do the git log. And the output of the git log that's been produced by those 26 patches is a program, a C program, which you compile, which instead does diff. And in fact, here is diff showing you the difference there. So in addition to that patching thing, when you patch it and put it into a Git repository, go 26 cycles, and look at the git log that's produced from patching it using the patch git am patch generator, you get a C program that, when run, does diff. Now, your challenge is to explain why the get am patch generator must be used about 25, 26 times, and you'll see the try.sh script, to produce the unified diff tool. Why does it take 26 times? But we must congratulate Suzuki for their 23rd IOCCC winning entry, a world record, and their IOCCC29 hat trick. Yay!
Another hat trick.
Yeah.
Our second hat trick.
Nice.
Yes.
Really well done. Go in there and pay attention to that diff quine thing. It is
Yeah.
extraordinary.